This is Electra Green, my electric motorcycle. I built this electric motorcycle to show I had capabilities, especially technical capabilities, so when I go apply for jobs they can see I'm capable of learning technical things. Then I decided after I got the bike running, I can use this as a teaching tool to inspire young people, old ones too, to keep off of drugs and to stay in school. So this video is my attempt to make people realize we only have one planet, one Earth, and we call that our only home. Okay, back to the bike. Electra Green runs off of what we call an electric motor. An electric motor is one of the most efficient mechanical devices for transferring energy to use to move cars, trucks, airplanes, you name it. Even trains use diesel electric. They use the diesel engine to power the generator, and they use the generator to power the electric motor. And we have our battery source. Right now, and I still consider the battery still in its infancy because we haven't progressed beyond lead-acid batteries since its conception over 100 years ago. Also, we have our controlling system. This is the brains of the electric bike. It tells the motor how fast it's going and also charges the battery. I call it the internal grid charger. Just like a cell phone, it charges the bike using internal grid power. You plug it into the wall just like a regular cell phone. Going around the bike, you can see we have a plug. You plug it in, charge the bike, 8 hours later, you go to work. On the other side of the control box, we have another charging unit. Both of those compose of the internal charging unit. And I call that second mode. The third mode, which is the most interesting, is my hydroelectric, which I have apart so I can explain the various pieces. That part right there is called the impeller. And what it does, water circulates between the blades, causing them to rotate very fast, and that generates a mechanical force which is coupled to the generator. The generator makes electricity, but the electricity needs to be processed, and that is done through that electronic box there, which processes the electricity so that the batteries on the electric motorcycle can accept it and charge the batteries. The whole system is called the hydroelectric third mode of charging, and that's information on it. You can look at firstontop.com for more detail. With that comes this box, which I call a distribution box. What it does, it takes the various modes and it processes it and sends it to the bike and charges the battery. Now in the fourth mode, which I'm going to now, is my wind generator. That's my fourth mode. And what that does is just like you see on TV or in the cities or even on farms, you have a wind generator, and it also generates electricity, and the electricity in terms go down the wire into that box and into the electric motorcycle, and that is known as the fourth mode for charging the electric motorcycle. The fifth mode, which is really the primary mode, are these solar panels. You take more than one solar panel and you put them together. It's called a solar array. So this solar array is designed for 48 volts to charge the electric motorcycle. It is the primary source of power for the electric motorcycle, and it's the fifth mode. And being that it's the primary, I consider this a solar powered electric motorcycle. Most folks think solar power meaning the panels have to be attached to the car, the bike, the plane, etc. That it can be, but by having stationary solar panels, you don't have to have big panels hanging on your, especially on a motorcycle. You use the motorcycle with the stationary panel array, charge it up, you have enough charge to run all day all over town, come back in the evening, plug it back up, next morning it charges back up, and you're good to go. By encompassing the fifth mode, the fourth mode, and the third mode, any combination together, it's called a hybrid system, because more than one source would charge the bike. And this solar array, the hydroelectric, and the wind generator is considered green alternative energy. And that allows the bike to be charged with zero emission or zero carbon footprint. Now, the external charger and the internal charger, those are called grid charging system. Now, those do have a footprint, but overall their efficiencies are far more efficient than your internal combustion vehicle. Please, one thing we must understand, we cannot afford to let our earth, our only home, run empty. Electra Green also, believe it or not, has even won trophies, which surprised me. I took it to a couple of events, and she even actually won some trophies. That shows people are interested in what it's capable of doing, and I've been up against some bikes that cost mega dollars. And the fact that it was solar powered, you know, caught enough interest to where she actually won some trophies. And the conclusion of this video is a statement. This earth is our only home. Please, we must do something about it. I'm doing my part by showing what can be done. Even though Electra Green is that an electric motorcycle, it's a platform to show what is capable of being done. So the next part of this video will be me riding the bike down the street, and I hope you enjoy it.